What's up, guys? Ryan Joe Patrol back. Another video. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Let's get into the news. That's right, guys. We're back. Time for a 6 Scales news episode. I haven't done one. I guess I do them all the time, but this is going to be a longer one. I got a lot of figures to talk about. We got InArt, we got Hot Toys, and we got So-So Toys. We got a lot of things to talk about. And then obviously we've got some other reviews and stuff coming out. My Wrecker figure should be here. Well, by the time you're watching this, it's probably here and I'm probably already enjoying it. So there's that. So stay tuned for that. And then we'll do a top 10 or something. We'll do something. We'll do something with the best figures of 2023. I have some serious thoughts about that. And yes, I do have a posing, I have a posing video for the Pattinson Batman coming to you guys. So stay tuned for that. Here's a little sneak peek. Posing video on that guy coming as well. Obviously, I got the bat signal, I got the bat bike. If you haven't checked out the review already, go check that out. But let's go ahead and get into this. I've got InArt here who did an exhibition and they've got some new stuff to show. So I figured I would talk about it. I'll give you my impressions and my first thoughts. First off, this is a Atreides figure. It looks amazing. It's straight up, I mean, it looks pretty freaking lifelike, man. It looks great. I think this is going to be a huge hit once it actually drops. This thing is, it looks beautiful. So I'm a big fan of this. I like it. I'm waiting to see what other ones they're going to do from the line. They're clearly going to do more. This looks amazing. The rooted, I mean, InArt's rooted hair is next level. It's beautiful. And it's not going to cost you $12,000, so there's that. But I'm very much a fan of this thing. Let's go ahead and get to the next photo they got here. Another angle here, decent lighting. Actually, this one's better. Somebody used a flash on this photo. You can see the light in there. Anyway, it's a little better than this one. And then they're going to Harry Potter. So they tease us. Well, we already have the Harry Potter on order. We already got that one coming. You know I'm going to be getting out, big Harry Potter fan. And now we're going to get Hermione and Ron. And to be honest with you, the Ron looks like 12 out of 10 fantastic, and the Hermione needs a little bit of work, in my opinion. We'll see. But I say that because I'm not 100% certain. I'm not 100% on the expression they're giving Hermione. Not 100%. I don't think these are prototypes. I just don't think they're quite there yet. The tailoring on her looks it looks prototypish, put it that way. Looks prototypish, but I will absolutely be getting all three. Yeah. There's no question they do a Dumbledore, and can you imagine they do a Hagrid? Like he would be. I'm in InArt. If you're gonna do the Harry Potter line, let's be about it, man. I'm in. This expression they gave Ron, oh my god, it's perfect. It is perfect. I haven't seen many, and I think you'll be in agreement on this. I haven't seen many 6 scale figures with a smile that have actually been executed well. This is fantastic. I think they absolutely nailed it. And I'm super excited to get Ron in the collection along with Harry Potter and Hermione and all the other characters. I mean, give us a Dumbledore, a Snape, obviously that would be, Professor McGonagall. That would be cool. Like all of them, just do them all. I'm in. So are you guys in? Like, what do you think? Am I wrong in thinking Hermione? It's not bad. It's just not as good as Ron. This Ron is fantastic. It's great. And then they've got this guy, which, I'll probably end up getting this. I just didn't like the film, but I'll support checking out cool figures when they arrive. But they show, there's Hermione. Look, come on. It's great. Now they've got other figures on display. This guy, which I know a lot of you are going to be like, I really want this Joaquin Phoenix. I know you do. I will get it. I will review it. Even though I didn't care for the movie, it was all right. I don't get the fascination with it. I don't understand it, but it's a good looking figure. Anyways, all right. So let's move on to Hot Toys. You can do that. So Hot Toys. Last week, they had this thing, I guess I can just bounce over here. where they showed us this more figures from the Ahsoka line. We got Night Trooper, which they also have a Death Trooper there in the background, and Sideshow had it on display. It was a really weird thing. They said, Sideshow is going to display or showcase figures, whatever. I kind of expected to see more. I don't know why I expected to see more, but I kind of expected to see more prototypes, offerings, teases. I mean, they teased us with a Death Trooper in the photo, but then he was also on display. So I don't know. I digress. The Night Trooper. I think this is super cool. It's not an army builder for me. It's just not. I like it. I will be getting it. If you want to pre-order one for Pop Collectibles, you go for it. Or Collector's Own, you would go for Collector's Own. Marcos, that's cool too. But I like it, but I think 2 is probably the max. This isn't an army builder for me. It's cool. I would have liked to have like maybe 2 variants, like one like this, and then another one is weathered differently to have some options. But that doesn't mean I couldn't weather it myself and damage them up and repaint something or whatever. I could totally do that. But I think it's cool. There's a Death Trooper in the background. There's Captain Eok, which we'll take a look at here in just a second. And it's cool. It's cool. Nice little zombie pose. I didn't do a particular video on this one separately because honestly, it just wasn't. It didn't deserve one. Like it's cool that they're making it, but I don't feel like it deserved another figure. And I guarantee you, when this figure releases next year, like the view count will be like way low. Like it's just there'll be people talking about it now, but when it's released, people are gonna okay. I mean that's what's gonna happen. We'll see. I might be predicting the future. I don't know. It's cool. But is it like, it's not like Chopper cool. It's not Sabine cool. It's just not. And they can't all be that way. I understand. I get it. I understand. It's cool. Let's see what it comes with. It comes with laser engraved cracks. That's nice. Hand wrapped fabric. And then, detonators and hands. And so it's cool. I get it. But the Death Trooper, let me back this thing up. The Death Trooper they had somewhere, this guy, he looks cool too. So I'll probably get one of each. That might be the play. Instead of getting 2 of the Night Troopers, just get 1 Night Trooper, 1 Death Trooper. That might be the play. How are you guys going to do this? I don't know. Now, if I back up to this, if I can click on the correct thing, this display here, right? Well, they've got the Death Trooper on display, and then they've got that pose for Ahsoka's pretty bad. Oh, that's a bad pose. Anyways, the Chopper pose is cool. That's fine. But let's see. There he is. There's the Death Trooper. So I think the Death Trooper is cool. It's definitely cooler than the Chrome Death Trooper, which is like green Chrome or gold Chrome. It's kind of weird. It's cooler than that. But again, are these going to be big sellers? I think they'll sell out. You go to Wolverine there. I think they'll sell out because the nature of the current climate we're in for collecting. But I think that'll be the end of it. I think after release, I don't think anybody will be talking about them, and I think that'll be that. Now, this guy, on the other hand, Captain Enoch, I think is really cool. Again, it's a good-looking figure. It's a named character. Hopefully, we'll learn more about him in season 2. Hopefully, we'll see. But I dig this very much. I'm liking this. So they obviously, I'm getting this. I'm getting this. I think it's a cool figure. Again, I think it's one of those. This is going to be one more people talk about, like missing out on, than the other ones, like the Night Trooper and the Death Trooper. I think people will miss out on them, but this one's be the one that people chase after later on down the road. Named character, cool design. Yeah. What else can you say? I like it. Now, accessories wise, it doesn't come with a flipping thing, which is fine. It's fine. Doesn't come with anything. It's fine. But, I don't know what else he would have came with. I don't know. So there's that. Now, Sozo Toys, this past week, the day before Christmas Eve, goes out and says, hey, we're going to make a whole bunch of Power Rangers. Well, just one guy, but a lot of versions of Power Rangers. So they're doing this 4 different Rangers, or 4 different designs of Rangers, limited to 400 pieces each. Now, 3-0 has the license to the Power Rangers, and Soso Toys is unlicensed third-party stuff, right? And I know that 3-0 did Their figure, they did a whole set. They were like $150 a piece, and you got like a lot of accessories and a lot of parts. And I know those figures were pretty well received. So I don't know, other than the costume design difference here, are these going to be better or worse than the 301s? I don't know. The 301s honestly look pretty good, but they've got photos of them here. So they're calling this the Abba Assassin. Abba obviously being the knife or the sword, I guess, if you want to call it that. One brush, one sword, one figure stand. What are you going to get? Typical So-So Toy stuff and interchangeable palm. Okay, anyways, let's look at these photos. I think these are cool. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That was it. Outside of that, like, I don't know. I know they're very popular, and I've caught an episode here or there of all the different versions and generations of them, and they're pretty cool. So I can appreciate it. I don't know how I feel about these particular ones. I mean, they're limited to 400 pieces. That's cool. That's kind of an egregious seam line. Like, why? I'm glad it's being offered. It's limited to 400 pieces. I think it's pretty cool. Posability, I think will be fine. You see this wild double bend in the elbows. I think So-So Toy is going to do a fine job with this. I wish the seam wasn't as obvious as it is, but I guess it has to go somewhere. You know, whatever. But did you have a favorite version of our guy here? I don't know. This is pretty cool. I like this one. And then they've got this other one. All these are limited to 400 pieces. So we got this guy. So I guess I imagine those who are going to get one are going to get them all. I think that's how that's going to play out. But this is 063A. I think it's pretty cool. It just depends on which one you like. Again, I think if you get one, you get them all. Limited to 400 pieces, all of these. They're going to sell out, no doubt about it. Hopefully So-So Toys will actually produce them quicker than the other ones they've announced last year that we haven't seen much movement on. Hopefully. Swappable helmet, removable chest armor. And then we got one more. This is the Son of Triophoria. I like the white one the best, the Abba Assassin. I kind of like that one the best. And I couldn't tell you like the actual, like there's a Zeo and this and I couldn't tell you. I don't know. There are collectors out there who are way more into Power Rangers than I am, but I can appreciate it. The show on Netflix, well, I guess it's on Netflix now. It might be on Disney. Hell, I don't know. The toys that made us or the shows that made us, those were great. That was great. Movable handle here. Kind of dig that. 400 pieces. And last but not least, we have the Black Abba Warrior. This one looks pretty badass in my opinion. But I think I like the white armor. This one's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I like this one better. I don't know. I like it. They all look cool. So this, it's pretty cool. All right, but what are your thoughts? Are you going to be picking any of these up? You're going to pick all of them up? They're going to be inexpensive. I mean, no doubt about that. So-So Toys is good value for dollar most of the time. There's no head sculpt, so I mean, production shouldn't take a whole lot of time. We don't have to worry about paint applications. Of course, the number one complaint's been, where's the head sculpt? But even the 301s didn't have head sculpts either, so whatever. And I think the only one, I don't know, if somebody came out and did the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers head sculpts and they had the originals, that would be pretty sweet. But I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know. And also, while we're here, if you made it to the end of this video, let me know your thoughts on a Batman posing video and what is your favorite figure release of 2023. Video coming soon on that. With my thoughts, as always, click what you like. See you next time.